The internet detectives are hard at work, and they've uncovered some pretty big stuff about Mario Maker 2, including how Nintendo's gonna handle multiplayer levels. All that and more, coming up. So to start things off, let's go over something that I failed to mention in my previous video, and that's this image of Mario escorting a Toad in a purple hard hat, which seems to be the clear condition for this level. Some people are speculating that this is going to be story mode only, considering Toad and Toadette are already playable characters in multiplayer mode. However, I'd like to see the inclusion of escort missions as a clear condition. There's also this image which shows bringing a cloud to the end is also a clear condition. Moving on to the next image, which is just a screenshot of the Direct. However, it appears that we have an arrow on top of a semi-solid, which if anyone has played the original Mario Maker, you'll know this is something that was impossible to do. Another thing you might have missed was that killing this Porcupuffer actually causes the coins around it to fall, similar to how Bob-omb explosions would do the same thing. In this image we can see Super Mario 3D World long jumping in action, and the icicles on the ceiling don't appear to be falling even though Mario is clearly underneath them. This leads me to believe that we'll be able to toggle whether or not the icicles will fall. And for anyone who is excited about the inclusion of tiny pipes, like I was, well, unfortunately it looks like it's simply going to be the ground tiles in the Super Mario Bros. 3 Forest theme, which is actually more of a pipeland theme when it's only one tile wide, similar to how it functioned in the underwater SMB1 theme, where the blocks would turn into corals. Same for these purple guys as well, but in the desert theme. This is most likely a reference to this level in Super Mario Bros. 3. Now you know how we saw multiple items coming out of a single question block during the Direct? Well, it seems like that's just going to be a feature in multiplayer. In this video there are two instances where we see helpful items magically respawning. In this clip, a Yoshi egg, and in this one, a clown car. So it seems like Nintendo's way of handling courses that were made without multiplayer in mind is just to simply respawn helpful items as to not leave other players behind. However, this brings up the question, what's deemed as a helpful item in Nintendo's eyes? Take for example this stage. Although a Goomba is an enemy, you need to bounce off this Goomba to progress. So if you happen to come across this level in multiplayer versus, is only the first player going to be able to play the stage? Or is the Goomba going to eventually respawn to allow each player to cross individually? And then that begs the question, are all enemies going to respawn? Imagine running through a course and then suddenly Bowser just appears right in your face. And how are big, complex contraptions going to work in multiplayer? If items start respawning, it could mess up the whole thing. But I guess that's just something we'll have to find out once the game actually releases. In the meantime, you can check out another one of my videos to the left here, and consider subscribing if you want more Mario Maker 2 news. As always, thanks for watching.